Из карточки. Коллекция, это что? Неизвестно. Понятно. Я. Секунду. Секунду. Что такое? Да. Вроде работает все. Какая залупа? Ты о чем сейчас? Нет, давай, короче, поехали. Дальше надо мыслить.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Профессор Роза сказала, что хочет показать мне кое-что еще. Нужно посмотреть за ней, чтобы выяснить, что она имеет в виду. Что за выявить? О, блядь, вот зря я выбрал вот факультет этот Коктевран. Тут умные должны учиться. Я что, блядь, похож на умного? Вот опять вот загадки какие-то, блядь. Какую нахуй? Надо было в ПТУ, блядь, идти сразу же. Секунду, еще кое-что сделать, что мне не нравится этот. Все-таки надо это не выебываться, блядь. Не выебываться, а это. Уж простите, люди добрые. Ёб тудей. Ай, ладно, сойдет. Хуйня.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
О, это летучее пламя.
Contains a map of the
Это порох
castle.
летучий.
Open it up and find Central Hall.
Хуй знает. Это хуйня, блядь, там была. Точка, быстро. Блядь, нихуя не работает. Пиздец. Да, блядь. Чё мне FPS проседает так жестко? Я чё понять не могу. Пизду, блядь. Да, блядь. Ну, чё за хуй, блядь? Меня, чё, как выйти-то, блядь? Чё делать-то надо? Куда? А, вот сюда. И чё? Здесь вы можете видеть точки с... Чего? Подключить гостиную. И чё, куда лететь-то, блядь? Сюда, что ли? Выберите просто... И где эта библиотека, я что знаю? А, нет. Что за пристройка к библиотеке? Какая, блядь, пристройка к библиотеке? Где она находится? Подождите, блядь. Выберите пристройку к библиотеке, чтобы продолжить. А где она, блядь, пристройка-то этой к библиотеке? Нихуя не понял. Я уже везде нажимаю. Блядь. Чё нажать? Блядь, я не знаю. Чё нажать-то? Слышь, что нажать надо, я не знаю. Как и, блядь, пристройка к библиотеке, чтобы продолжить? Я не вижу никакой, блядь, пристройки к библиотеке. Нету тут нихуя. Сука, блядь. Игра какая-то хуйня ебаная. Ой, блядь. Да нет тут никакой, блядь, пристройки к библиотеке. А, все, понял. Раз для вас это в чем? Сука. что какое управление неудобное. Такое ощущение, они под консолью делали игру.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ладно, чё.
You can get almost
Нет,
anywhere in the
что-то слушай,
castle.
что-то прям до слез сжало. Давай все-таки это.
Central Hall.
О, это другое дело.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Что-то я не помню, что в фильме такое было.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Так
And
надо по
I'd
финду
like to
было,
be sure
блядь,
you
да,
get to
чё, уже поздно.
Hogsmeade as soon as possible to
Они к
replace
этим,
the
блядь, эти
supplies you
больно
lost on
умные,
the
я
way
уже
here.
нихуя не понимаю. Мне точно вот сюда не надо. Видишь, умные должны, а я чё, блядь. Что там, блядь, Хогсмид? Что такое Хогсмид, да?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due
Крошки
course.
сливочного пива, не знаю, но обычное пиво я бы сейчас пропустил бы.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark
Может
Arts
переиграть
class?
я в Пуффингуй,
Defense
может,
against
да?
the
Как
dark
думаешь?
arts, as the name implies,
Не,
focuses on
я
how
ж
to
на самом деле
defend
Пуффингуй
oneself
забрать.
against the
Мне Пуффингуй
evils
надо не к
that
этим вот.
lurk
А ты говоришь,
beyond these
иди, блядь,
walls. A
Рейвенкло.
mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire
Смотри,
to
require,
become
блядь.
aurors.
Мракобес, блядь.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students'
Heckert.
education in that regard.
Нахуя, блядь, давай переиграем в Пуффингуй, блядь. Хотя что-то уже неохота, блядь, опять заново.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect.
Ну да, не на
Spells,
стриме. Похуй. Давай тут
charms,
пройдем
jinxes,
уже. Надо было, блядь,
all
натуре
terribly
Пуффингуй, что я не
useful.
вдумался.
I think you will enjoy Professor
В принципе, я могу без
He's a
тебя это дойти до
clever
этого момента, а потом в
entertaining
стриме
wizard
запустить и уже
and a
Пуффингуйцем
talented
буду.
teacher.
Так, ладно, спасибо,
Thank you,
короче.
Professor Weasley.
Thank
A
you.
lot to absorb on your first day, and you
Так
have
ты не будешь
much
все видеть,
to
я говорю,
learn.
без тебя пройти на
Happily,
стриме вот до
your
этого
professors have
момента, а
agreed
потом
to
уже
create
начать на стриме.
additional
Хули я
assignments
там не
for
пройду
you
тебя.
outside of class.
Заночить.
You'll be up to speed in no time.
Так уж и
Judging by
быть.
your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at
Да,
least showing
да,
you the
показал.
basics.
You did, Professor.
Да,
He's
я
been
попал.
terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Так, подозреваю, что вы там не просто искали вещи и в Хогвартс Легаси путем добрались. Блять, ну похуй, да, так
We
есть.
did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his
Это что
reasons for
получается, если
keeping
на
the
профессора
details to
Уизли, она
himself for
дальняя
now.
родственница этих, что ли, Уизли?
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
А что они такие бедные
Yes.
стали? Они ж
You
потом
seem
вроде
to have provided our new
тонкие.
fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Да,
Rather
профессор.
unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Понятно.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Вообще-то да, блядь.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these
могут
walls.
зависеть только ваши оценки на СВО. И тут, блядь, СВО. Даже тут, блядь, и тоже. Ой, я первый уровень заработал.
Revelio.
Это кто такая?
There's something in there. I just know it.
Ревелья. Секундочку. Так. Работает. А. Понятно. Ну ладно, что будем выполнять, будем торопиться. Ой, исследуем дистанцию. Свикарий Хогвартс. Коллекция, это что такое? Понятно. Тоже понятно. Так, карта. Задание. Надо делать спрятать. Инвентарь. Задание. Разрешите. Так, класс профессор находится. А нахуй мне награда акцию. А что-то знакомое, какое-то заклинание акцию. Блять, я знаю, что там СО, блять, СВО будет, мне похуй. На СВО не работает. Левиоса. Ну, Левиоса тесное такое, да, блять. Надо какое-то, короче, первое. Чуть. Давай вот к этим пойдем. Так. Так. Поехали.
Lumos.
Нахуй. Давай. Сука, еще грузится, блядь, а. Ох, блядь, нихуя там просело-то. Сейчас вроде бы это отлагало. Кусок говна, блядь, не увозит. Одна точка для летучего пламени.
Revelio.
Ага, понял. Что там? Какое-то заклинание типа Аллах моря или что там было, что запутался. О, это Вивальди играет на фоне.
You thought? If you thought more while we were alive, I wouldn't be trapped here with you. Now, excuse me.
Ей похуй. Так, надо сейчас поднимемся быстренько наверх и выполним первую основную задачу. Он что-то спиздил, блядь, и несет. Бля, требовательная игра, зараза. У меня уже компьютер не вывозит такие игры. Неужели надо все на минималке теперь ставить, чтобы играть? Нет.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Прикольно так кабинет, но я не помню такого в фильме. А, вот этот вот помню, по-моему. Это этот. Карлик-то выступал вот здесь вот, в Гарри Поттере первом, где они. Или нет, блядь. Ну, это вроде... Ну, это ладно. А что, такое есть, что ли? Что, смеешься, что вот это вот... Вот эти вот картины аниме пчелки заменили? Ты что, ёбнутый, блядь? Это же не Гарри Поттер, блядь. Может, еще, блядь, эту поставить? Из Азурлен Рона, блядь. О, просела-то как, блядь. Охуеть, блядь.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Сейчас это ответит.
Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Ну сейчас вроде нормально стало, а что на начале-то
Do
представил?
you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, интересно. Акцию Крестраж. А, вспомнил это заклинание.
That is not bad.
Акцию Крестраж.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Пиано нужно, понять.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh?
Ты от меня хочешь? Сейчас я тебя наколдую здесь. Всякого говна.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like God. Very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it.
А, вот оно как работает, бляха. Надо спускать еще лучше.
Excellent control there.
Дошло до меня с третьего
Very
раза.
good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Лев.
Yes, sir.
Прикольная игра. Я понял я.
Watch this.
Ой, простите, я нажал. Нихуя, блядь, она. Блядь, что-то рано пустил.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Well done. Here we go.
Что, справедливо проиграл, да?
That's it!
Да, ну, поле гриффиндорцы, блядь. А то они и гриффиндорцы. А я не гриффиндор, блядь, я Хогвартс.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ну, пошла там ты добавил, О, блядь, нихуя тут
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Сейчас они разъедутся, и я это быстрее.
Very good.
Watch this. That is how it's done. Quite impressive.
Да, всё.
Let us see this.
Вот на свай. Yes! Блять, один мужик, Блять!
A perfect score. Remarkable.
О, как я ее обыграл. Так вот. Будто бы это девиз их будет.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Well done. Или done. Где-то здесь.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Акция.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Что за Уагаду? Что Ганда?
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothes.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Так. Так, что я хотел? Нет, я хочу это. Мне надо задание найти. Если там есть что-то дополнительное, это интересно. Что теперь надо идти это? Левиоса учить? Давай, веди меня куда-то.
Revelio. Accio.
Нет.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a Boot, and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice to see you тоже. Давай показывай дорогу, куда идти там. Ух, блядь, церковь. Видимо, да.
Revelio.
Вот, вас я помню.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Сейчас война идет.
Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Давайте попробуем.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Вижу.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa! Protego! Stupid Pogo! Ace things. I know! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
Что нахуй выпал?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Туда можно, интересно, зайти? Помнишь этот класс? Нет, из этого фильма-то? Я не тут этот преподавал-то. Короче, тут все, по-моему, преподавали.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
А, туда нельзя выйти. Помню этот класс.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Васенька. Не хочу Васенька идти.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Так, с углублением буду общаться. Давай там журнал станет, что у нас еще сегодня есть. Так, мальчики, поговорите. Мне нужно поговорить с Луканом. С Ликаном. Что у нас про секретный дальний клубе. Пошли поговорим с ним теперь. Куда идти? Пешочком дойдем. У меня видеокарта интересна.
Why are we unlearning all the boring
интересные такие залы, блядь.
Whee!
Ой, блядь. опять
Oh,
эта тварь.
not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. Please, Piers, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
Ареста момента. О, не про... Авада Кедавра. Ну, естественно. Куда ж без нее-то? Есть такая, да. Круцо. А это что у нас? Блядь, таких же, по идее, нельзя колдовать, такие заклинания. Или что? А, вот оно чем отличается-то. Обычный Левиос против этого. Это что за заклинание? Депульсу тоже что-то знакомое. А это? Дистенда, не помню такого. Флипенда, ну это классика, блядь. Это еще с философского камня было игры. Я на всю жизнь заклинание запомнил. Флипенда. Бомбарда. Это я тоже помню. Это Гермиона колдовала где-то. А, она в этом колдовала. В Узнике Азкабана, точно. Бля, что-то Гарри Поттера захотел посмотреть. Дефинда тоже знакомая. Конфринга, не помню такого заклинания. Инсендио, что-то знакомое тоже. Из игр этих старых. Репаро. Тоже помню. Ну, это классика. Классика. А, прикольно, да. Ну вот это вот хочу выучить. Вот это вот прям, блять. Чтоб прям так сразу же все.
To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee! I'll get you for this.
Туда-сюда пошел и обратно ушел, дурак. Ну, дурак, а.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Ясен пень. Это что такое?
Levioso.
А, вот что это такое было. И чё? А, все, я понял. Какую-то хуйню нашел.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Stupefy! You're better than that! Levioso! Divindo! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Закликал просто.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Ой, это я тоже помню место. Вот это вот. Поттер-то отсюда, по-моему, вот. Так. Трансмодификация. Так, поехали. Где там? Показывай, куда идти.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Accio! Levioso!
Special now. It's tormenting Professor Flash.
Это, по-моему, место было, короче, в Хогвартсе. Это-то из этого Кубок Огня-то. Они вот здесь с Седриком-то разговаривали. Тут еще Малфой был. И вот это, по-моему, у этого дерева вот его превратили в хорька. По-моему, так это все было. О, киса. Бенгальская, походу.
Levioso!
Пока Левиос только, а потом выучу Авада Кедавру и Круцу. Вот тогда будет потом.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Ну, так я не могу сказать, я все-таки коктевран.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Песни. Хотя заебись, тебя лагать не будет игра.
Ah, there you are.
Ага, говорю я. Да, это я.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
А, вот, я вспомнил.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Так, что мне надо? Так, заберите парящую страницу рядом с сбитой статуей, заберите парящую страницу в башне защиты темных искусств.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Сейчас мы у него заберем с... Нет.
Levioso!
Так. Есть. Здание вот это вот. Ну, мне надо ведь это... Как я ее соберу-то обратно? Что, дед, блядь, ёбнулся, что ли?
Revelio.
Дед, блядь. Как собрать туда?
Accio. Levioso.
Блядь, ну придурок, блядь. Так, задание почитаю. Одна здесь. Ну, я не могу починить. Это репару нужно заклинание, блядь. Я рожу, что ли, блядь, его? Найти-то надо. Заберите с разбитой статуей. Она где-то здесь, значит, парящая страница должна быть. Верно? Вот она. А, все, дошло до меня. А, блядь. Какой там заклинание? Не, блядь. Вчера находится там, да, говно? Наверное, сюда надо идти. Я уже понял.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Так. Где ты паришь? Ага, вижу.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the
Reparo.
wall. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Accio. Reparo.
Так, что мне теперь надо делать? Профессор Уизли... Так, встретить с Натью у входа в Хогвартс. О, а ну-ка найдем в Хогвартс. Так. А, понял. Прикольно. Мне нравится.
What am I missing?
It's time to trade in my Oakshire 79 for a newer model.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
О, прогрузились только что, папа. Шмат.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
А мне нет.
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah,
Ну
there's
чё, сходим туда
Hogsmeade over the
обязательно.
crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop
Обычная
here.
Балтика есть?
It changes with every
Пятерка или
visit.
семерка?
I can tell you that
Или
you are
разливной
certain
хотя
to
бы.
find everything you need in
Баварская
Hogsmeade.
Петровна я бы взял. А это сливочная сама.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Клюв и хохол. Клюв и хохол. О, пошли так. Это мистер Оливандер, да, мистер Оливандер.
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Что ж, Гербальт или Вард, его же так звали.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Древесина вяз. Жила дракона достаточно мягкая. 11,5 дюйма. Что еще есть сюда?
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Коряга какая-то. Мне вот это нравится.
How intriguing.
Тополиный, красный дуб, красное дерево.
Curious indeed.
Ягор, виноградная лоза, грецкий орех, ива, тис, островец, пихта, вязь, бусина. О, бусину возьму.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Lumos. Revelio.
Прикольно. Так. Хорошо, хорошо. Что-то да, сегодня пока, наверное, хватит, надо сохраниться, правда. Короче. На этом все, как говорится.